Hey there guys, I'm MJ Haggis and this is my Let's Play of Snowrunner. We're in the Paystar again, still in the crossroads. I'm going to show you in the map what we're going to try and do. There's the Paystar and it's a task, let's pack up. For some reason I've never activated, so we're going to go and do that and see what's involved. He's sleeping. Before we sleep, I've got another subscriber I'd like to welcome. It is Lee01 Mister. So, interesting name, but thank you very much for subscribing. It is greatly appreciated. So, on this bright and sunny morning, let's get the wheels turning. I'll see what's involved. Now that trailer is suspicious, so let's go. I mean, that looks like a scout trailer, so by all accounts we can't even attach to this. I kind of should have known, because I have seen it before, but anyway, let's back up. With the new owners in town, we're dismantling the old pumps, and so it happens we could use some help sourcing a few tools. Any help's appreciated. Okay, we'll accept that and we'll start tracking. 2,500 cash, 250 XP, so I don't suppose this will be overly hard. So we've got to deliver to the oil pumps, so let's back in the map. Let's back up, and we're going to there, so it's just down from the garage. Okay. Wonder if then we could either attach or winch. That's a big old trailer. There's no way that's going to let me, because that is a scout trailer, but you just never know. Yeah, not a chance. So we need a scout vehicle now. Okay, fair enough. I don't have a scout vehicle to hand. I could probably use a winch to it and just pull it all the way, but do you know what? That's not very professional. So this guy's getting parked here. He was getting low on fuel, so I had to go back to the trailer store, pull out a fuel trailer and fill him back up again. He would have run out. Let's turn that off, and let's go and fetch out a suitable scout. So I know which one I think I'm going to use, so I'll be right back once we're back at the trailer. Okay, I'm here. I ended up driving down the railway tracks just for the convenience, and this, we're back in the Lodestar. Suitable size for this kind of job. There we go. Right, okay. Now we're going to the oil pumps. Where were they again? They're probably down to the main road. Follow it. Yeah, follow it all the way around. And then it's that nasty wee road back to there. Something like that. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. I've said that before. Have I taken a shortcut already? I have. Okay. That works. Thank you. Oh, sorry about the fence. We've got here a pump. Those are some pretty hefty, are they blades? No, cogs. They must be cogs for something to do with the pump. Interesting. Again, I like how much detail's got in. Even just the way that we've got the ratchet straps wrapped around that box and then round in front of the cogs. Gears, probably. Not cogs. Oh, slidey. A fine day as well so far. Now I know I've jinxed it though. Okay, this bit could be a bit more tricky. Well, something we've managed to do throughout this region is do an awful lot with scout trailers. In fact, any of the regions we've been in, it's usually because there's been one as a contract or task. But generally, I don't think I've ever brought one out to use because I thought, oh, a scout trailer will be handy with some fuel or parts on it. Just never happened. Maybe they should have... Oh, I'm getting out of that mud. Yuck. That's nasty. That's super mud in there. Oh dear. Never really thought the mud there was that bad. Go on, load start. Yeah. As I was saying, yeah, I don't think scout trailers have really played a huge part in this game as such, and they could have done more. However, it is what it is. I enjoy using the small scout, well, any size scout vehicles, just because you don't feel they're ever going to be massively overpowered. Oh, there's the pumps there. Let's not go in there. Not trash all the sunflowers. There we go. Is this going to disappear? Yes, it is. So I could have dragged it there with the paystar. Interesting. Hey, now, well, tip there if you know, if you haven't done it yet. Now that's just what we needed. We're all set, and here's your reward: 2,500 cash, 250 XP, and job's done. Okay. Oh, there's another one there. What's that? Has that just appeared? Grotesque. Power of change. I've not seen that one before. There's a couple of oil rigs over here that are long due for a retirement. Thing is, we could really use some help moving our gear out of there first. Will you help us out? Yes. Ooh, special cargo. Interesting. Where did that appear? Okay, where is it? What's that? I don't see it. Power of change, special cargo. Oh, from over there. Where am I? Over there. So it's spawned in at this area. Interesting. Okay, we'll need to get to that. And, ooh, then drilling equipment to the sorting terminal warehouse. Ah, that's a sorting terminal warehouse. Okay. And the railway terminal. Truck with a crane is recommended. Yes. I think we can manage that. Okay. That will be something, but I'm going to do that in the next episode, guys, because I want to show you something else. Help in the field. Yes, I know it is more farming, but I suppose this region is not mainly to do with farming, but certainly it is a huge part of it. So, as much as I hated doing the farming previously to this, especially that bulk loading contract, oh, I'm still having nightmares about that. Anyway, so I'd mentioned there was other mods available. So, on that note, what I did was that I dug them out and I have prepared. So I need to go back. We're going to do this. Help in the field. And I need to go back to the garage because truck store, heavy duty. This is the collection here. 2. I will link it below should it be of interest to you. So it's basically like a vintage tractor that has add-ons. As you can see, you can buy one of each with the cultivator, with the seed drill, and with the harvester, with some sort of a single slot load bay, or without any of the add-ons. So what I have done is I have bought these two here, as you can see, got the little yellow ticks, and taken them to the field all configured. But I thought I'd show you them in the truck store just now. 46,300 cash, so not massively expensive. And it's clever how you can buy them with the attachment, but it is treated as a trailer, which is quite strange, but clever. So what we'll do is we'll buy this and deploy it. So there it is there, and we'll customize it. So this is the cultivator. I mean, that looks... obviously I don't know the guy, but the guy who made this mod, this is clever. It's not overly powered. There is another one that basically it's like 3 of them on either side. You can almost do a field in a couple of passes. Clearly, if you want to do it quickly, that's the one to go for. But anyway, so few engines. These are the special engines. 20,000 for an engine, right? Well, we'll fit it. I have fitted one with this engine here just to see if it can any comparisons between them power wise. But anyway, let's go for that, and we'll sell that. Gearboxes, special, and something else. It's just slightly less durable and more fuel consumption, but we'll take it. It's even got raised suspension, I think. It's interesting. You wouldn't normally get in a tractor. It's marginal, but we'll take it. Tires. Quite a selection here. And these are Z2, so they seem to be very much do everything. This is what I've normally fitted, and it's excellent across the board, even for ice. So clearly overpowered. They come with this one here, which is just on the road average, which is probably quite realistic for a tractor, but again, excellent for the other 3. So I'm just going to put the other ones on. We'll sell them just because. And it even has chains, but I presume they're hidden chains. Okay, fair enough. Winches, again, you got a Z2 winch. Offline, wide range, powerful winch with 40 meters. I'll fit it just in case we need it, and then you get to see it, but hopefully I'll not be needing to use it. A couple of small snorkels, or one that's kind of I can't see, and one right there. We'll take it. Add-ons. Got to be careful, there's a couple that kind of conflict here. Here we've got additional fuel tanks. These 2 massive white things gives you 800 litres. Yeah, we'll not bother with that, but that's a nice option because obviously you're going to do a lot of farming, you're going to need a lot of fuel. You can have collapsible ropes. I don't know why it's called that. It's basically just if you protect the driver if it turns over. We'll take it because we can. Crane base. So you can have a crane on this, which is really quite this thing over the top, not the back, because that's the cultivator. How bizarre. Anyway, so it can do single logs. Most peculiar. And you need the crane base for that. Toolboxes, yes, there's a wee toolbox on the mudguard. So we'll take the toolbox, and I think the other side, yeah, fuel. Quite nice, 100 litres of fuel. Probably again quite handy. What else have we got? We've got exhausts. I quite like the Z2 exhaust because it removes a lot of the black smoke, the exhaust fumes. So we'll take that, we'll see what that looks like. Rear add-on is a light. There it is there, behind the fuel tanks, the jerry cans. We'll take it. I don't think we'll need it though. You've even got weights. And it does add a significant amount. You can see the suspension. And we'll stick on the front one. And you've also got rear ones for the other attachment, which comes over the front. And there's the rear ones. That one is so Heavy is lifting the front off the ground. Blimey. Crazy. What else have we got? Accessories. You got license plate, a rear license plate, and an emblem. This thing here in the front. I'm not going to bother with any of that. Front bumper. Again, I'm not bothered with that. And the rims, you can choose 4 different colours. White, black, red, yellowish, and black. We're going with the red. But you can change the colours, as you would expect, and that's about it. Okay, guys, let's go for a drive and show this off. And off like a scolded cat. But the difference with this is I like it because it's quite authentic looking, and you don't have to worry about that articulated steering with the big K7M and the K700. I'm not a massive fan of that kind of steering. Okay, we're going into that field there. Okay. Need to be careful here. All-wheel drive on. Okay, we're coming through the fence. Oh, see. And that's it down. It automatically drops. We could actually just start, cultivate the field. There he goes. So it's obviously going to take you just as long as it would do with the original ones. In fact, I'll probably be quick with this because you can turn sharper. You're not spending half your life turning the thing around. That's pretty good. Kind of wish this had been the original thing, bouncing through the wheel ruts. Gonna have a sore neck at the end of this. And there's the other two there, already prepped, ready to go. That one, like I said, it comes over the front like the front loader. So, all very good. I'll not bore you with the rest of this. I'll just continue using these. I just wanted to show them off if it's something of any interest to you. If not, then you won't have to endure me doing this all the way through. So I'll see you in a sec when I'm ready with the next tractor. I'll show all 3, and then I'll bring you back at the end when we have to do the other wee bits and bobs. Oh, doesn't like going across the ruts though. When he gets there, he's definitely going to be sore in the morning. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a sec with the next phase. Welcome back, guys. Okay, 99% now. I'm just finishing up this last row, hopefully, and that'll be it. There's 100%, and it's complete. Cool. Having now used this, it's pretty good. I have to say I would have rather used this tractor than the big K7M and the K700, just because it handles better, it feels authentic. I like it. That's the bottom line. I would have preferred it. I would have still not enjoyed doing it numerous times. Just going to park this guy here. But that's a good mod. Engine off. So now it says here, we need to visit the grain elevator. So I have prepared another little guy that all my scouts I have recovered, because we left them lying about in Harvest Corp. So I brought this guy. I've kind of reconfigured him slightly, so he's got the diff lock on him now, and he's also got the trunk spares and mud tires on, so he's not particularly good on asphalt, but hey, it'll do for this little task. I don't know why we've got to visit it. I presume we should have done this task a lot earlier, because this is where one of the I think it was a potato harvester was in there, and we'd have obviously got that as a prize. But probably helping the field should have been the second contract. Anyway, let's just get back to the gateway. And now we need to seed the field. I'm just slightly out of the way. Engine off. And my next tractor. Seed drill. No, I need the tractor. With seed drill. There we go. Break the fence there. And again, exactly the same as the other one. Once you find the good bit for the steering, I find it's better on the raised parts of the ruts. It kind of steers a lot better. Oh, he's fairly motoring there. But that works just as intended. I'm pleased to report. Clearly you wouldn't do that in real life. You would be on your way to accident and emergency with that kind of bouncing about. That's much better. So quick to turn in comparison to the tractors. I didn't even need to destroy a fence in the process. Well, I did in a wee bit over there, but that's okay. So all in all, if you like the farming side, I would definitely recommend this mod. So again, I will do another wee edit now that you've seen this one. And I'll bring you back at the next stage. So, back in a sec. And welcome back to the end of the seeding. All done. Definitely a better way to do it. Okay, next stage. Visit the lakeside river. Why would you want me to... Oh, okay, I'm going to guess it's exactly the same. Is that not where one of the tools was? Right, lakeside river. Yeah, there was a harvester there, wasn't there? Okay, well we can do that. Back in the Chevy. Strange why they didn't kind of make it obvious that you should be doing this contract after the first sample field one, or even the one before sample field, so you can get the implements. And get off the tracks. Again, from a different angle. Oh, I'm getting that stutter again. It's one of the scouts that I only really used right at the beginning, because you quickly move on to better, well, I wouldn't say better, just other scouts. There we go. I'm not even going to take him back. Engine off. I'm going to leave him right there for the final stage. Where were we at? Over here with harvester. Interesting looking harvester, but if it works, it doesn't matter. I'm going to break that fence. Is that going to drop? Yes. Bit peculiar. I don't know where it's going. More of a tatty picker where it just brings them to the surface. That's all it is, isn't it? Back it up. Whoa, okay. A little bit slidey at the front. Round you go. If you want to leave me a comment in regards to the other mod that you can do this field in like 1 or 2 passes, then please let me know. I'll maybe get it. So if I have to do another farming field or task, then I'll use it instead. And that way you get to see both of the alternatives. This is working okay. Guess you don't get those last 2 out there. On round you go. Because the harvester head's in the ground, it doesn't steer quite as sharp. And you can't manually lift it. I don't think you can. Let's have a look. No, no options, just remove cargo, and that won't do anything. I'm all over the place. That's a bit better. Once you get properly on the ruts, or furrows, is that the proper term? Then it handles a bit better. But again, I'm going to do an edit so you don't have to endure this. And I'll bring you back on approach to completion. So, once again, you'll see me in a second. Okay, almost done, 99%, 100, gonna do it. Oh, right to the end of the row. Excellent, stage complete. So that's it all done. I've been dreading having to do, you've been dreading, I've been dreading having to do all that by hand. You managed it so much faster than I ever could. Yes indeed, especially with this little guy. 6,400 cash, 470 XP. Excellent, so I'm gonna park this guy ready to go back. I'm actually not sure. See, it's going back to the sample field. We're not doing that. Sample field, yeah. I think I had to restart that one for some reason. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little mod show off there. If it's something you'd rather do, if you haven't got around to doing bulk loading, maybe you'd rather do it with that kind of tractor. But like I say, there is the other one that is available that will do it much, much faster. Or the way that I suggested before, which is just edit the field, and then you've got all these potatoes ready for delivering. So, on that note, guys, I'm going to find the next... There's only a couple left, really, of any note. And then we're going to have to either move on to another region or find a new map completely, like a mod map. Something we could always have a look at. I am open to all suggestions. So, thank you again for watching. You'll see me again soon. Bye for now.